What's up, guys? Pretty crazy video today. I am currently at the Capitol Creek Trailhead, and over the next 2 days, we are going to be attempting Capitol Peak. About 2 miles in, there are a lot of cows on the trail. I stepped in a little bit of cow shit, so that's annoying, but it is what it is. Just kind of in the woods. It is very pretty, but I'm excited to get to the lake and look at those views. You can see Capitol for a lot of this approach, and it's so menacing. It feels like you're going into battle. Moo! Moo! At about mile 4, absolutely beautiful hike, not too difficult. It's my first time backpacking, so it's my first time hiking with this much weight. It's pretty hard, but we're getting there. We're almost to my campsite, so very exciting. At about mile 5, almost to campsite, came across a guy who summited this morning. His name was Lance. Gave me a lot of good advice. Really chill guy. Gave me a lot of confidence too. Lance, if you're watching this, thanks so much. This is the woods, dude. There is nothing but forest for miles, and I am very deep, and I love it. This is awesome so far. Got my camp all set up. Time to enjoy some food and check out Capitol Lake. Here is beautiful Capitol Lake. Capitol Peak. I believe that is K2. And then Knife Edge is like right there. And then that's the final push to the summit. Starting to thunder. We got our rain cover on. We're just gonna chill in the tent, do nothing until like 8 o'clock and then go to bed. It's currently hailing outside, so that's chill. But I found some other people to do the hike with tomorrow. One of them has done it before, so that's exciting. I'm gonna start at, well, he's starting at 4, so I'm gonna start at 4 too. But yeah. What up, guys? It is 3:23 a.m. Slept pretty decently, except for wind. Wind is insane. Like my tent was like folded over me at some points. I'm meeting with the other group that I'm walking up with at 4, so I'm just gonna eat breakfast, brush my teeth, and get my pack ready. And it's now time to go grab my food bag from the woods. So I'm very, very scared about doing that. There's my salvation. Yay. It's 3:57 a.m. About to get going. Definitely some of the steepest hiking I've done. Even on the ends of most 14ers, this is steeper than that. About halfway through the steep part to the saddle, and then we got the hike up to K2. Just reached the top of the saddle, it seems. Went really quick, and now we're gonna start the ascent to K2. Going through the talus field right now. Kind of hard route finding, especially in the dark, but we figured it out. Right below the ridge line, but not too low, as everybody says. There is K2 up ahead. Starting to snow a wee bit, not too bad. Clock just past 6. We're gonna make it to K2, see where to go from there. Wow, dude. Top of K2. Oh, whoa, we are high up. Capitol Lake. That's the ridge there. Clouds are getting pretty squeezy. Here we are, K2. Here I am at the top of K2. The climb up was scary, but very solid. Not bad at all. It's snowing. The clouds are bad. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it to the summit, to be honest, guys. We'll see how I feel, but right now it's not looking good. All right, guys. Sky is definitely opening up. I'm gonna do this down climb of K2 right now, and we'll just take it step by step, you know. All right, we just got through the down climb. Pretty tough stuff. I mean, that was like a solid boulder problem. The sky has significantly cleared. We are going to make a push to the summit. I am very, very, very excited.
Dallas, you good to keep going a little bit? Yeah.
About to do the knife edge. Bruh. I'm out looking. Knife edge was a breeze. I'm almost about to start the ridge up to the summit. Very solid rock. Trying to go quick. It's supposed to storm at 11, or it might, 30% chance, so 7 a.m. I'm trying to do it pretty quick, but I'm being careful. So there's some pretty vertical stuff after the knife edge. You go straight up the ridge, and then it kind of seems to mellow out up there, like above that, and then seems like we're gonna go left after that. Just climbed up this chute. Definitely the sketchiest part so far. A lot of loose rock. Here we are at the slate-colored rock. We're very close to the summit. The best advice I can give for anyone looking to do this is just follow the cairns after you finish the knife edge. The cairns give you a perfect path of where you're going. And also go do some bouldering. If you can climb V3 boulder problems, there's nothing here that's going to be harder than that. The down climb of K2 was like max V3, but it was pretty slippery for us because it had just snowed. There's Snowmass Mountain and Satan's Ridge, almost at the top. I gotta climb up this. Boom shakalaka! Top of Capitol Peak. That is what is up. Can't believe I did it. Did not think I was gonna be able to do it. But here we are at the top of Colorado's hardest 14er. So, Capitol Peak was not as hard as I thought it was gonna be, but it was really fun. Again, as I said down low, if you take some bouldering classes, you'll be ready for this hike for sure. It is some of the best views I've ever seen in my life, though. These ridges are just
insane. Yeah, I'm just proud to be able to say I've done this hike. I got to get down in about 2.5 hours because of possible thunderstorms, so I don't know how much I'll film, but amazing hike. Can't recommend it enough if you are skilled enough to take it on. So far the down climb is probably harder than going up. Route finding is pretty difficult, and you got a lot of pretty steep down stuff, so that's something to look out for. All right, just finished the descent from Capitol. Now we're about to start the knife edge. That was the sketchiest part of the entire hike. That descent right there. I am so excited for the knife edge and K2, honestly. Let's get it, guys. We are back on the knife edge. Sorry for my hand, I just don't want to drop my phone here. I'm standing on it. I'm doing the thing. Capitol behind me. And yeah, just absolutely crazy climbing, hiking, everything. Just incredible. So far, so good. All right, I made it up and over K2, through the knife edge, everything. And now I just got some talus fields to go through. Got to pack up my camp, and then I'm out of here. Back at camp, gonna tear everything down and get on my way. Finished packing up all my stuff. It's a little bit before 12. It looked like it was gonna thunder, but the clouds went away. Anyway, guys, maybe I'll get some shots on the way down. I don't really know yet, but that's about it. Favorite hike of my life, some of the favorite climbing of my life. Incredible experience, absolutely amazing. I'm so happy I did it. I don't know what next will be. I leave in 10 days, so if I do something, you'll see me. If I don't, you won't. But I'll be climbing mountains my whole life, so I'll keep uploading videos here. Thanks for watching, as always. Love you guys. Bye-bye.